Hello, my name is Tyra Entignap, and this is my final reflection video journal. So just a quick intro, and the purpose of this reflection will be reflecting on what impacted me most, a career goal that I will be focusing on moving forward, and how I plan to achieve that career goal. So I would say the most impactful aspect of the course would be the shift from kind of this perfectionism mindset to a growth mindset around my career development. So rather than seeing it as something where I need to excel at everything and make sure that I do everything perfectly, it's more of now I see career development as more of ups and downs. So, understanding that failure and resilience are really important in my career development, and that failure is actually a part of that growth. So it's not something to, avoid or be afraid of. It's something that actually can help. And in addition to that, along the way, having that self-awareness throughout those ups and downs to make sure that I'm aware of what's going on and aware of any potential interests or abilities, or maybe what went really well with how I handled things, or what didn't go so well and how I can improve them for next time. So that was really impactful because it really shifted my mindset and made me start to think more intentionally about my strengths as well, and how I can use those to help myself in my career, and just learning how to adapt as I go. So one career goal that I have moving forward would be to build, toward improving and developing confidence in my leadership style, and staying intentional with my strengths and using my strengths as a way to help my leadership style. So this is important to me because I really enjoy working with people, and part of my role as a business development associate currently is a lot of managing projects and being able to work with a group and set deadlines and expectations. So I really, want to build up that confidence as a leader. So that is really important to me, and it's really important to my, personal development as well, just kind of figuring out who I am and what kind of leader I am and how I can lead in a way that feels natural to me. So 2 actions that I will be taking to achieve this goal would be, starting off with the first one, gaining hands-on leadership experience. So taking on small leadership opportunities, and kind of easing into it. So maybe leading a small part of a project, or if something needs to get done, then taking initiative in that project and or group work, and setting up time to speak and be a part of that. And then also speaking up in team settings and just trying to contribute as much as possible is really important to kind of building up that confidence, and just experiencing. And then also this would allow me to kind of test out what works and what doesn't. So there's bound to be a couple bumps in the road. It's definitely not going to be perfect, and that's part of what I've learned, is that growth mindset. It shouldn't be perfection right off the bat, and that's not a bad thing. Learning from those failures is actually where growth happens. So definitely taking on that kind of mindset going into my first action will be really important, because sometimes I can easily get stuck in the perfectionism mindset. And then action 2 that I will be taking on in relation to my goal of building up my confidence in leadership will be developing my own personal leadership style. So asking myself, maybe in a situation, what worked and what didn't, how did I communicate with people, and how were decisions made? Was I making sure that everyone was included in those decisions? Did I miss contacting certain people, or was I, maybe not clear enough with what I was saying, so there was more confusion because of that? So really just making sure to have that regular reflection, whether it's after a task is finished, a small leadership task that I've taken on is finished, and then I, take the time to reflect afterwards and um, uh, see what worked. And then also just learning from others, so observing managers and mentors and kind of figuring out what I like about that and maybe what I don't like in terms of their leadership style, so it can help me build that intentional growth. So overall, I would say that this course really helped me shift how I see career development into that, self-awareness and growth mindset. And that helps to, make me feel more prepared to approach my career with intention and confidence. So thank you so much overall, and I hope you have a great summer.